right, myth number 1 in Sonic Dream Team, there is momentum. So we're on the hill. Now let's see what happens when we look. Uh-oh, it's there. It's real. It's real. The momentum question, it looks like it's real. Hold up. There we go. And boom. All right, so there's one last way to put this momentum question to the test. We have to go over here onto this hill. Okay, let's go right here and jump up. Okay, so that's how fast he goes. Now, let's see what happens if we boost into it and then jump. And it looks like he goes further. So the question is, myth number 1, is there momentum in Sonic Dream Team? That myth has been confirmed. Let's move on to the next one. Myth number 2, there's an unbreakable chair in Scrambled Shores Act 1. All right, here we go. So we are in Scrambled Shores Act 1, and look at the beach, man. We are literally, this is a nice little beach environment. I gotta say, one thing they definitely did really well with this game, the colorful visual aesthetics and the vibe. So if you go over here, there's some chairs over here, and this is a nice place to relax and chill. It's actually a nice little detail that they put into the game. All right, so here is the chair, and let's run into it, and whoa, we can't break this chair. Boom. Okay. All right, it looks like this chair cannot be broken. Look at that. It looks like the myth is confirmed. There's an unbreakable chair in Scrambled Shores Act 1. Let's move on to the next myth. This brings us to myth number 3. You cannot break the beach chairs in Sonic Dream Team. All right, here we go. We're back. This is Scrambled Shores Act 2. You know, we had to switch it up a little bit. I love this place so much. Oh my God, where am I going? So apparently there's beach chairs over here. Hello, why do I keep doing that? Okay, so there's beach chairs over here, right? So the other ones were unbreakable. Let's see if we can break these ones. 3, 2, 1, and boom! And wow, would you look at that? The beach chairs are broken, so that myth is busted. You actually can break the beach chairs in Sonic Dream Team. I wonder why that one invincible chair exists. Like, can we break these ones? Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Look, we're literally breaking all of them. Or is this one invincible? Nope, we literally broke every single chair. Well, that's crazy. Here's the next myth. The beach chairs will respawn if you restart the level. All right, so as you guys see, we just broke the beach chair. So now what we're going to do is do a retry. So we're going to completely retry the level. Now let's see what happens. Let's see if we cause permanent damage to the beach chairs. We are speeding down. And what do we have here? Oh my God, the beach chairs are not here. What the? Yo, wait, they're still not here after restarting the level. Wait, let's see what happens if we exit the level. Okay, we've exited the level, and now let's go back into it because this is pretty concerning. We may have just caused permanent property damage. All right, so we have exited the level and gone back in, and the beach chairs are still not there. Wait, I think I'm gonna get like a fat bill in the mail for breaking these beach chairs because they're just permanently gone, even after restarting the level and exiting the level. Wait, what? That's actually pretty crazy. Go ahead and try it for yourself and see what happens, but it looks like that myth is actually busted. Let's move on to the next one. Here's the next myth. The gliding characters don't jump as high as the other characters in Sonic Dream Team. All right, so in Sonic Frontiers Update 3, Amy's actually the highest jumper. So that means this is worth testing out because there are jump height differences sometimes between the characters. So we're going to go up to this line right here in this wall. So if you look right here, this is where Tails is jumping. You see him going up against the wall, and yeah, I mean, he gets in line with that little line right there. Now let's swap over to Knuckles. And now we have Knuckles, who gets slightly, it's just ever so slightly. He does not jump as high as Tails. And we have Sonic, and yeah, he gets in line with it too. He gets in line with that little line right there. Right, it's so slight. Look at that. You see it. It's just so ever so slightly less than the other characters, but that myth is actually true. Here's the next myth. The side platforms in Nightmare Maze Act 2 have no collision. All right, here we go. So we're Nightmare Maze Act 2, and you know, typically a lot of these side platforms that you'll see in the games and pretty much almost any video game never have collision. For example, we did a Mythbuster with Sonic Frontiers, and the Death Egg didn't have collision when we used Super Sonic to fly out the map. But let's see if this platform down here has collision. All right, let's go down, and oh my God, I just died. I did not really get a good check at that though, so we're gonna have to try this again. All right, here we go. Let's do a leap of faith, baby. Let's do a leap of faith. Ow! Oh my God, I just died, but I was actually on it. Wait, that's crazy. All right, ready? The air control in this game is horrible, dude. Oh! All right, one more for good measure. The air control is really bad. Oh, we made it. We made it. Look at this. Wait, look at this. We're just permanently stuck in a ball. And for some reason, these side platforms actually have collision. We're literally permanently stuck here, and there's no other way. Look at this. This is actually kind of fun. Like, oh! So the myth that the side platforms in Nightmare Maze Act 2 have no collision is actually busted. That was interesting. Here's the next myth. Sonic's mouth moves depending on which direction the camera is facing. For those of you who have watched Sonic Frontiers Mythbuster Episode 1 that I did about a year ago, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So you may or may not know this, but basically in every Sonic game, I think since Sonic Unleashed, if you move the camera, look at Sonic Sonic's mouth right here, if you move the camera, the direction of his mouth will just change. Like I said before, this has been going on, I think, since Sonic Unleashed. So it's very interesting to see this. Does this also occur in Sonic Dream Team? Well, let's put it to the test. All right, here we go. Look at Sonic, yo. He's smiling and such. Like, look at that, man. My guy, oh my God, that animation is so expressive and fluid. Where was that in Sonic Frontiers? All right, here we go. So let's go to the right. And oh, his mouth changes even in this game. I mean, this is a mobile game developed in like Unity or something. I thought maybe it would be different, but okay, it switches for Sonic. Let's see if it does it for the other characters as well. Yeah, look at that. Every character that has side mouth, it also switches for them too. I wonder what happens if you sit in the middle. If it goes back and forth. Look at that. His mouth is going back and forth, bro. That's actually pretty crazy. Let's see if Cream the Rabbit, she have a middle mouth? I don't know. Can't even really see either. I don't think the flight characters do. Let's see if Amy or Rouge has the side mouth. Yeah, her side mouth changes too. Look at Amy. She has a middle mouth, so it doesn't change. But every character that has a side mouth, the mouth switches, man. Who would have thought? That's pretty crazy. So that myth has been confirmed. The character's mouth switches based off of where the camera is in Sonic Dream Team. Here's the next myth. You can lightspeed dash any trail of rings in Sonic Dream Team. So only 2 characters have access to the lightspeed dash in Sonic Dream Team. We have Sonic and Amy. Lightspeed dash is a fan favorite ability, and it's in Sonic Dream Team. So if you look right here, we have a trail of rings, and just to demonstrate the fan favorite lightspeed dash, let's go up, and you tap A, and then you can lightspeed dash. Very cool. Nice little callback because Sonic's moveset is kind of limited in this game. But can you lightspeed dash any trail of rings? Let's put it to the test. We got some rings right here, and nope, that didn't do anything. Okay, we got some rings over here. That wasn't a lightspeed dash. That was a homing attack. All right, big trail of rings right here. Like, you should be able to lightspeed dash this. Let's press A. Oh. And I'm double tapping A, and I'm locking onto that. But it seems like for some reason you can only lightspeed dash select areas that they allow for, which is kind of annoying. It's kind of similar to Rouge and Knuckles glide, right? Because they can't climb onto any surface. I think that's a missed opportunity with the controls, right? I mean, maybe it could have been a little bit cooler, but listen, I love this game. It's really fun. I'm not going to be complaining that much about it, but that myth has been busted. You can't just lightspeed dash into anything. It has to be a specified trail of rings. Just for good measure, look at this trail of rings right here. Yep, we can't do it. Let's move on to the next one. Here's the next myth. The air dash also has momentum. All right, what better way to put this to the test than with Sonic? All right, so here's the air dash. The air dash is when you double tap A and move forward. Not to be confused with the boost. All right, so here we go. We're air dashing, and when we're just sitting forward with no momentum, it doesn't really go that fast. What happens if we hold forward? It goes a little bit further, but let's really put it to the test. If we give it a little boost and then press A forward, look at that. Little boost, take your hands off the controller and go forward. He definitely gets a little bit more air. But I think we need more space to test this out, truthfully. All right, we got a nice big open field for this. So again, let's do the side-by-side comparison. Doesn't go that fast. Let's see what happens when we boost and then... Oh, that doesn't work. All right, let's see what happens when we hold a boost, homing attack, and it definitely goes a lot further. Look at that. Boom. Instead of doing this without any momentum, when you have momentum, goes forward, and you see Sonic's momentum carries a little bit forward too. It's definitely there. So that myth that the air dash has momentum is definitely confirmed. Here's the next myth. You can defeat badniks without moving. Okay, Sonic, we will be using you as a guinea pig today. Oh my God, these badniks are, yo, they're aggressive. Yo, they're so aggressive. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. I'm running around in circles. Get away from me. Ah! Okay, all right, so these guys want to charge at me? All right, yeah, you guys want to charge at me? Watch this without moving. Let's see if we can attack them or kill them. Wait, let's get a little bit forward. Are they going to be aggressive? Are you guys aggressive? Okay, here we go. Boom! Look at that. Boom! Hey! Oh! Look at that. Without moving. A still boost. It almost like... I don't even know. It's like its own attack, basically. So you can actually kill an enemy without moving. That myth is confirmed. Let's move on to the next one. Here's the next myth. It is impossible to change directions while grinding on a grind rail in Sonic Dream Team. So I'm a pretty big Sonic Frontiers fan. And I also like Sonic Dream Team a lot. But one of the things I don't like is how stuck to the rails you can get sometimes. Since you're on the grind rail so much in this game, I feel like it would be cooler if you had a little bit more flexibility for how you can move around on them. Like, let me do some shortcuts with the grind rails and let me do some rail launching and stuff like that. But if you look right here, look at this grind rail. So we are completely stuck on it. I can't go left. I can't go right. I can't go backwards. I'm trying to go backwards. I'm trying to do anything, but you're stuck on this rail. Oh my God, look at that rail launch. So like that at the end is pretty fun. I like that. I wish there was more of that. You know what I mean? But can you change direction? Well, let's put it to the test. Let's go to this grind rail right here and boom. And look at that. Look, boom. If you go backwards on this grind rail, you can change directions. And why are some of them you can't change direction at all? It's a pretty interesting change. If anyone knows why, let me know down below in the comments. Because look, we'll go on this grind rail and we can't go backwards. We're kind of stuck to it again. Look at that. We're trying to go backwards, but we can't. With that other one, we were able to change direction on. So why in some grind rails you can and some you can't? Let's try this one up here. Can we change direction on this one? Which it's possible. Oh yeah, we could change on that one. So that's really weird. So that myth is busted. You can change direction, just not all the time. I don't know. Someone explain this to me. But let's move on to the next one. Here's the next myth. Sonic is the only character with 3 idle animations. So when the game came out, I saw this on Twitter. Someone said Sonic is the only character that has 3 because every other character has 2 idle animations. There really is a lot of love and care though. Like if you look at Knuckles right here, he has idle animations. Like every single character in the game has idle animations, but people are saying they all have 2 except for Sonic. So let's put it to the test. So here's the first one. Tails is checking out his tails. Very cool, fluid, and expressive idle animations, I gotta say. Oh, next up, what is he doing here? He's yawning. He's yawning. Okay. And he has one where he's sitting down, so that's 3 idle animations. Looks like that myth has been busted. Here's the next myth. Knuckles can glide on the rails in Sonic Dream Team. All right, here we go. Here are the rails. And can we turn directions on this one? Yeah, this is one of those weird rails where you can turn directions, but it looks like my boy cannot glide on the rails, which means no other character can do their abilities on the rails. Man, I wish there was just a little bit more flexibility with the grind rails, considering how prevalent they are in this game. Yeah, just for good measure, like I still can't do it. I mean, I wish you could, right? Like I said, I think something that'd be really perfect is being able to just like do more maneuvers with those. Yeah, you can glide off of the rails, like, which is pretty cool, but you can't do it when you're on it. You're stuck. You're mapped to it. You know what I'm saying? So that myth is busted.